you doing, everybody? Nick DiVirgilio here to play for you and to talk to you about this PDP LTD classic wood hoop snare. Very cool snare drum with some cool old school vibe, but a nice sound too. You can play rock music, pop music, all kinds of stuff with it. It projects, but it's got a cool just feeling to the whole thing. Let's get into the details. This is a all maple drum, 6x14, and you have all maple wood hoops too. And these wood hoops are really hard. They won't get damaged when you play hard backbeats and rim shots. It stays just like it is when you get it out of the box. So don't worry about that. When you play rim shots, the wood's gonna stay in shape like it is. You got these really nice dual turret lugs for the lugs. They look really great. Old school claw hooks that are felt lined, so they're not gonna damage the wood hoop at all. But they're kind of reminiscent of what you have on your kick drum normally. Especially on old school kick drums. These claw hooks kind of have that almost 70s, 60s or 70s vibe to them. And what I was noticing, you might think that they would get in the way since they're hanging over the hoop. It's not like a traditional metal hoop that you'd have on a snare drum. The claw hooks are going over the wood hoop, but as long as you position the snare drum to where you play your backbeat in between the hooks, they definitely don't get in the way at all. So don't make that a concern of yours. They stay out of the way. The wood hoop doesn't get damaged. You play it like a normal snare drum and just rock out. For the strainer, you get the wonderful MAG Throwoff system over here. Such an easy throw off, a flick of the finger takes the snare wires off. Same for getting them back on. Now this drum is reminiscent of old school field drums. The guys that and gals probably, would march around on the fields playing in their drum corps. And this has that vibe. So you kind of get old school and new school all on the same drum. So let me play it for you right now and see if you get the picture. What's cool to my ear is that it's got a nice dark tone when you play the quieter double stroke rolls. It's kind of a nice beefy round vibe to it. And as you get louder and you start playing the louder strokes and the backbeats, the snap, it's a great contrast between the kind of dark tone and the bright snap. Very cool sustain, a nice little ring to it. So it would be really good in the studio, and it would definitely cut through just about any mix on a live stage too. Really fun drum to play. And sometimes you don't think about it when you're playing your drums, but when you look down and you see this kind of vintage vibe and the claw hooks and the wood hoops, it's very inspiring to play. It's a lot of fun. You look down, you go, wow, that's really neat, and you keep jamming away. It's really kind of fun. And there you have it, everybody. This is the PDP LTD Classic Wood Hoop Snare. If you want any more information about this drum, just contact your Sweetwater sales engineer.